The D.C. area has been getting ready for this type of weather since last winter ended. Our Katie Lusso is in the Ivy City neighborhood in Northeast D.C. where road crews expect to have a busy night ahead. Hi, Katie. What are you seeing there?
Yeah, well, Lorenzo, hopefully they're getting some sleep now because they do have a long night ahead for them. There's going to be crews coming in to grab their trucks around 11 o'clock tonight, maybe a little later, and they will be heading straight out on the roads. These are the trucks they're going to be using. You see these every time it snows, these massive trucks. They're going to be putting down salt on the ground, trying to prepare for any potential, wintry mix that we get. They're not expecting a ton of snowfall, so this is going to be focused on that wintry mix and the ice, really. So they'll be laying down salt. They're going to have 10 trucks out on the roads tonight, trying to beat that time frame of when the snow is expected to start. They estimated around anywhere between 2 and 4 a.m. So they're hoping to get all of their pre-salting done before that snow wintry mix starts to come down and really get the roads pretty messy. They're hoping to beat that rush hour commute. That way, when you're out on the roads tomorrow, you do not have to deal with slippery conditions. Now, they tell us they're going to have 10 trucks out there, 2 focused on each of the 4 quadrants in D.C., and then they're going to have 2 other trucks floating around, really focused on some of the larger roads. They're going to be focusing on the ramps and the bridges. Now, I just got done chatting with the D.C. citywide snow coordinator. I want you to take a listen to what she had to say.
We want to be able to have that salt there so that whatever falls, it does not stick and become slippery or ice. So that's the whole objective of it, to get it done. But because it's a wintry mix, we're unable to do brining first because you don't want to put down that brine and it turns out to be rain and it's just a waste of chemical.
So what they'll be using tonight, just salt, as you heard her say. No brine for whatever comes our way tonight, as they're only concerned really about that wintry mix, not the heavy snowfall that we've seen in the past. Again, their goal is to get all of this done before 2 a.m., before 4 a.m., before anyone is out on the roads. But if you do happen to be driving in the overnight hours, if you can't stay off the roads, they want you to take your time out there and make sure you leave lots of room for crews to get around. Again, they're expected to start coming out around 11 o'clock tonight and picking up their trucks and getting ready and heading straight out the door. In Northeast D.C., I'm Katie Lusso. Back to you.
All right, we're talking about the snow crews getting ready. More than likely, you're going to see those snow trucks out on the roads if you're out in D.C. overnight. But we should point out, Top, you're saying D.C. will likely just see a cold rain, right?
Yeah, I don't see any problems except wet roads and just a miserable day.
Okay. All right, a miserable day. Guess you still got to be prepared. All right, Katie, thank you so much. And, the Maryland Department of Transportation is already getting the roads ready ahead of the storm as well. Sky 9 captured this truck treating I-70 near Mount Airy. Crews say they've been ready for this storm for months.
We actually start preparing in late summer and early fall. We start ordering our materials, stock the barns, if you will, get our folks, they hone their skills with competition against each other to kind of hone their skills. So we're ready for the first flakes to fly. And we'll be bringing people in tonight, probably 11, 12 o'clock, well in advance of the storm. That way we're out there, we're mobilized, the salt brine's going to be working, and we can just start pushing some snow up the highways.
Remember, you can take our forecast with you wherever you go with the WUSA 9 Plus app. It's the best way to track weather on the go. Just scan that QR code right there on your screen if you have your phone in your hand right now. Then after you have it downloaded, make sure you turn on notifications so we can send alerts right to your phone.